Hello, everybody. Welcome to Neurotic News. Thanks for tuning in again. Hey, Rathi. Hello.
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 Hello. How have you been? Are you good?
Yeah, I was just thinking how fuck the housing crisis is.
Oh, the housing crisis is a nightmare.
I feel like paying for a rental is like renting is like paying $500 a week to volunteer in a study on the effects of long-term mold exposure.
Okay, let's unpack that. So because the rental has mold?
Yeah, like they all have mold, and it just feels like you're just a guinea pig.
Yeah, you're a guinea pig in this new experiment to see whether mold has cognitive problems effects.
But they get the guinea pigs to pay most of their income to be in the experiment.
Right, and then there's the rich people that are in houses that never have mold.
Yeah.
Right, and so they're taking your rent.
They're taking your rent.
And you're in the mold experiment.
You're in the mold experiment.
So a rental is just a mold experiment.
And you're a guinea pig that pays to be in it.
I wonder if they secretly put cameras in your rental and they're like, watch this red nut with...
Yeah, watch this guinea pig suffer. Have you noticed that he's got another type of brain fog? Because it actually has like neurological impacts.
Mold does?
Yeah.
Yeah, that explains a lot for me.
Like mold exposure is indistinguishable from Lyme's disease.
Right, I've been exposed to a lot of mold. I'm not joking.
Yeah.
Like every rental I'm in, like the last one was just mold central.
Yeah.
I got a tradie and I go, can you get rid of this mold? And I hear it's bad for your brain. He's like, don't listen, mate. Like even what he said didn't make sense. He goes, don't listen, mate.
That doesn't
and I was like,
sense.
you've been around a lot of mold.
Yeah.
Your brain's fucked.
That's
don't
the problem,
listen, mate. Doesn't make sense.
The mold fucks your brain, so you can't even get a job to pay, to ever own a house.
Right.
Because now you're like getting dumber and dumber in your rental, barely able. Then they have their cheek to evict the guinea pig.
Right.
For not being able to come up with the rent.
Right. So you're in the mold experiment, which is owned by some person who's got multiple properties and is a millionaire. Therefore, you can't think properly, sleep properly, do anything properly. Therefore, you can't get the job to ever own a place that isn't filled with mold.
Yeah.
So you're stuck in a mold trap.
Best case scenario, you get to keep staying in different mold traps and paying for the privilege.
Right.
You're a lab rat.
You're lucky to even have a mold trap.
Yeah.
Some people are just in a tent.
Totally.
You're just in a mold. You're in a mold trap.
I feel like the landlord should wear a lab coat and come in and be like, I see you can't do Sudokus anymore. That's the brain fog has started taking over. Like they test you and you're like, yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I like that impression.
Yeah. You're eating tuna and you're like, yeah.
You can get in the mercury.
Microplastics. So you got microplastics. You can only afford tuna and there's like plastic in it. Like you can see the logo on the plastic. Like that was a Sprite bottle. Fuck.
Yeah, wow. Big bits.
Yeah.
Big bits.
Bit of Sprite.
They say you can recognize the Coke logo, any piece of it. And you're like, yeah, I can when I eat it in the tuna.
They did an MRI. You can see the Coke logo in my brain. It's fucking mental. Comes up. It's like they're using an MRI of my brain to advertise Coke now.
Right.
Got mold exposure. Got bitten by a tick. Got long COVID. Thanks. Thanks for the memories that I can't remember.
Sorry. Who are you thanking in this weird...
Just life.
Right.
Thanks, guys. Just to... Whoever runs the simulation, like the architect. Thanks for making me a guinea pig in a mold exposure experiment.
Thanks for making me a guinea pig in a mold exposure experiment where I also have long COVID. I got bitten by a Lyme disease tick.
And I ride Lyme bikes. Because I can't afford a car and I've got Lyme's disease, you cunts.
So you ride the Lyme scooter with your Lyme disease?
Yeah.
Right, to get some limes.
I only wear the Lyme bike helmet at home, not when you're riding the bike. So you get off and take the helmet inside.
Right, yeah.
Be a raw dog in the streets.
Right.
Then you get a concussion. So you got a concussion, Lyme's disease, chronic mold exposure, long COVID.
Microplastics.
Microplastics that are forming plaques on your frontal cortex, like literally stopping memories from being formed.
And then next thing you know, you're wearing your Lime bike helmet while you're watching Ozarks.
Yeah. Off your Apple Watch that you somehow.
So you're describing late capitalism as purist there.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
And you got TikTok brain.
The
too.
reason
you're addicted to TikTok.
Yeah.
ADHD.
Brain
You got
rot.
ADHD though. It's called ADHD.
Yeah. Really, what ADHD means is just you're living in society today.
Yeah.
This is just what you're saying.
That's ADHD. It's Lyme's disease, chronic mold exposure, brain fog. It's just all of them getting into like a stew.
Right.
And that manifests as, spend 8 hours on TikTok.
Right. And then the pharmaceutical company's like, we could sell you something for that.
Are you jerking off to Pornhub while trying to make a risotto? We've got Adderall for that. It makes you do one at a time. You live in a rental, don't you?
Yeah.
I've noticed the landlords don't have ADHD.
No. Yeah. They're riding the NASDAQ and so on.
Yeah.
They've got multiple property portfolios. They move around in a Mercedes. It's a weird economy, man. You're sitting at home and a guy in a Mercedes who's Arabic brings you a burger and drives off weirdly disgruntled.
Yeah.
You're like, thank you, because you ordered Uber Eats, but he's got a Tesla. Like, what the fuck is going on?
You ever be like in an Uber pool in a Tesla?
Yeah.
It's like we're saving the environment through the vehicle and by grouping the transport.
Right.
It's bizarre.
Yeah. This guy's obviously got an acquired brain injury. He's also in the Uber pool trying to make a conversation.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's got an acquired brain injury.
It's funny to get an Uber pool just to connect.
Yeah, I do it for social reasons because all the apps want you to connect.
Yeah.
Facebook wants you to connect. Instagram wants you to connect. Airbnb. It's like, here's your Airbnb. And when it started, it was like, I'll come by and drop off a loaf of bread. Now it's like, the app's just settled. Like, all that's done now. Now it's just like, there's a lockbox under a bridge.
Yeah.
If you need anything, I am completely uncontactable.
Oh, yeah.
I am in Shanghai and I'm not me. Like, there's a bot that's answering this now. Like, I do not ever want to see you. And no party does.
Yeah.
I'm coming into the Airbnb, and if there was someone there that I had to talk to, it would be unimaginable horror.
Oh.
That's how, and the same with TikTok, the same with every app, like all the social media apps. Nobody actually wants to connect.
No.
It's like, please stay away from me.
You fall in love with the Uber Eats chatbot trying to get your panini back. You're like, please. They're like, yes, we will help. You're like, really? Are you real? I can't tell.
I'm alone with brain fog at home. I've got a Lime bike scooter on while I'm watching Arrested Development for the fourth time.
Yeah.
I'm sick of The Sopranos and I'm wearing my Lime bike helmet at home.
Are these robots or have the jobs been outsourced to the Philippines? I can't tell anymore.
Yeah, but you just want to talk to someone, so you're talking to the automated chatbot at MailChimp's website.
Yeah, and you form a parasocial relationship.
Yeah.
With them.
They're like, would you like support? You're like, yes. What have you been up to?
Help.
Please tell us more about your technical issue.
On DoorDash, it said recently, DoorDash, you can talk to your DoorDash for 30 minutes after the delivery, which is a perk I take advantage of.
Right.
So there's 30 minutes you can be like, what's up, man? Like, where are you up to now? You
Like
can talk
to the delivery driver.
Yeah, after. It
After?
It creates a chat window. So you can be like, man, this pizza is off the hizzle. Like you can start talking about the food that you've had and like, what's up? Like,
dude, is that what it's meant for? Again, like trying to connect. Like the corporations are trying to make it social, which is just so crazy.
Oh,
because by nature of them existing, you aren't social.
Yeah.
Like because you've got Netflix and phones and like you live isolated from people and you're, like it's a more isolated existence. And they're trying to force, like they send you a message on your birthday, like, dude, hi, this is Sony Corporation wishing you a happy birthday.
Yeah. And you feel like the CEO stayed up late to handcraft it. You're like, thanks. Because you've got brain fog.
Yeah.
From the mold exposure.
Yeah. Thanks, Tim Cook or whatever.
And you're vaping, so you got mouth fog and brain fog, like brain and
lung
mouth fog disease.
Yeah.
Lung fog.
The vape smoke's helping with the mold in the place. Oh, this mold's gone from the amount of vape smoking you've been doing. The haze and the
blueberry mold.
Oh, fuck.
This mold smells like mango lassi. Yeah, it's out of control. That Instagram, Facebook, we're all living in the contours of that social life are an autistic person's brain.
Right, because someone autistic in Silicon Valley is programming these constructed social and community interactions through Airbnb, YouTube.
Yeah. So you can be ghosted via a mechanism invented by.
And people, therefore, social etiquette's out the window.
Yeah.
Like I messaged a friend of mine the other day, hadn't spoken to in ages, and I said, "Hey, we should catch up." She was like, "Yeah, well, I can't if it's winter."
Yeah.
Which is just a weird thing to say because it's just like, yeah, so you're just ruling out a season. Like it doesn't.
Some people don't go outside if it's winter, eh?
Yeah, they're just like, yeah, I can't this season. Just I don't know. It just struck me. It's just like
you're allowed to do that now. Just
like, that's what I mean. Like it's just people just go, hey man, sorry I didn't end up making it.
I can't.
Make it I had a Wagyu brisket.
I can't make it anymore. To see you again. Like it's over. But it reminds me of like, silent disco?
Yes.
Where everyone has headphones on and they listen to the same song to build a sense of community with each other.
Silent disco, yeah. A group of people at a festival or something that they all put on headphones and everyone in the group hears the same song and they dance along to the song, but they're only in their headphones, so no one else in the outside world can hear it.
It's the only example of a group of people wearing headphones to connect.
They're connecting. They're all listening to the same song, dancing together.
It's the opposite of peak hour. You go onto the train carriage, everyone's got headphones on to keep apart from each other.
Right.
It's like, no, you can't talk, AirPods in, like leave.
Yeah.
You put them in to go, no, I don't want to connect.
It's the silent depression disco.
Yeah, dystopian disco.
Dystopian disco.
On the carriage.
Yeah, like the separated kind of thing.
But they're all huddled together.
Yeah, it's funny what we were talking about when you see people like not on the cutting, like you were saying about how you see old people like in the library trying to get DVDs out or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they're like trading DVDs in the library. They're coming to rent DVDs because you can't get them anywhere anymore.
There's a community of people who go to libraries to trade DVDs.
Yeah.
Like I've seen guys filling up roller luggage with seasons of Homeland.
Wow.
One guy was like, disc 3 of season 8 is missing, like yelling at the librarian. Because one of the discs, those the seasonal discs with the flaps?
Yeah.
He's like checking the flaps.
Wow.
And then they trade them and stuff. They're like, I'll give you season 3 of Scrubs for Shawshank Redemption. And it's kind of like it's like DVDs are like crypto for old weird dudes.
Right.
Who are frozen.
Yeah. So you see that at the library.
Yeah. It's a big thing with the DVDs. Like people they come in frantically too. Like there's going to be a shortage.
Because what happens at a certain point, like what's happening there is they're at an age, like my dad's kind of at that age where because the technology changes now exponentially. Like it's not like there was TV, then there was color TV. Now it's like there's TV, AI TV, there's play like streaming, like new season of like it's just every fucking year there's a major technology change. And I reckon those dudes just tapped out at fucking DVDs.
Yeah.
They just got that far. They're like, I can't anymore.
I got A Bug's Life on Blu-ray.
That's it.
When I checked out.
Yeah, like there was DVD, and then there was years later Blu-ray, and then it's like streaming, Apple's, Amazon, multiple, Hubble, like connects all of them, Binge, HBO streaming, their new platform, HBO Max, like get on your phone, you watch, stream it, multiple accounts, flip it from your phone to the TV, smart TV, AI. They're like, look, Bug's Life on DVD, do you want to trade it for Sopranos or not? You can't.
Yeah, it's aggressive. They're like crypto traders, but it's just because it is DVDs are kind of a cryptocurrency,
right?
And that you can't really monetize them directly.
No, you have to trade within DVDs.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying, like they're checking out there.
Yeah,
they're like, look, I'm not going to go further.
Yeah,
I'm at DVD, so that leaves them in a weird community of trading and it leaves them in this weird space of having to deal only in DVD.
For them, streaming is like, it's like uploading your consciousness to the singularity.
Well, that's what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
what I'm building to is saying that will happen to us.
Yeah.
I mean, I already feel it.
Yeah.
Like my dad, like his limit is the phone. And he doesn't use that. Like I get pictures of his neck and I get voicemails. I don't know what your parents are like, but I get voicemails that are like podcasts of Dad's pocket.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like he constantly calls me in his
A pocket
pocket.
podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like Russell. And he's angry because that's who he is.
So you can hear ambient rage.
You can
like
hear
filtering
ambient
through
rage.
the pocket.
Yeah.
And muffled.
Yeah.
Like the acoustics
Yeah.
reverberating of like,
Yeah.
fuck.
And you want to hear if your name's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like his podcast. He
Yeah.
sends me and it's a voicemail and it's just tell the voicemail can end. So it can be like 15 minutes. And I get one of them every couple of days. So that's his limit. So I said to him, there's GPT now. And he's like, what's that? And I'm like, it's a person you can just talk to. And he's like, I don't want to know. Like he's out there.
Yeah.
We'll be the same.
That's where I feel like I'm out to.
ChatGPT.
Like streaming or... Yeah, I don't want to use anything past streaming, I think. Like that'll be I'll be that like with AI with the DVDs. Like there'll be a version of that where you're like, oh, you can trade. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what that example is.
Yeah. But yeah.
We can use the same binge login. It's like, man, I'm in the metaverse.
Look at these old guys in the library trying to stream Netflix and share their logins and stuff.
Yeah, they're trying to get Hubble or whatever. Where
we're in a virtual
consolidates their streaming accounts.
Yeah,
fucking losers.
Yeah. Because ChatGPT now, like the new one, do you know about it?
No.
It's just like it reads your face and has a voice. So it's like the movies one now. So it looks at you through your camera and is like, oh, you seem unhappy today. What's going on? No, I just realized that, things are going wrong because you exist as an AI technology, that society's slowly spiraling down and gurgling down the sinkhole.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Tell me more. You know what I mean?
It's your fault. And the people who make the AI...
Is that the AI going, it's your fault?
Oh, no. I think to the AI, it's like,
Yeah.
you're fucker. It's because the people who make the AI warn you the most about it. Like they're literally building it going, this could read your thoughts and fuck your life up. This is going to could detonate like a
yeah, you always
landmine.
see the dude who's like the head of Sam Altman, I think his name
Yeah.
is. He's the head of ChatGPT going like, oh yeah, it could be, yeah, be careful.
Yeah.
Anyway, here's the new edition.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
Like we're trying to make this not happen, but here is the new version.
Yeah.
That's actually more dangerous.
We're kind of concerned that shouldn't happen, but here it is. Check it out. You can make videos.
It's like if Big Tobacco was like, you really should watch out for these cigarettes. They've very much been linked to lung cancer. We're making them more powerful.
Yeah.
And
check them
more
out.
Addictive, but you really
Yeah.
shouldn't do them because it could be dangerous and you'll get addicted. But here's the new packet of Winstones.
Stay still. I'm going to blow it on your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To test it.
Yeah, the new AI is fucking crazy, man. Like, so you just have conversations with it audio. So you're just like, hey, what's up? And it's like, good. And you're like, can you call the dentist in 2 hours and make an appointment in my calendar? And then when you've done that, can you send an email and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, yeah, no worries, Damien. Yeah, I hope you're having a good day. And I'm like, don't talk to me like that. It makes me feel like you're alive and that makes me uneasy. No worries. Because, it's always got to be nice.
Yeah. There was this quote, it was saying about the future is already here. It's just not evenly distributed.
Oh, that's a great quote.
Like a science fiction quote. So I forget who it was, but I think Japan is like the crystal ball.
Right.
Of like the most technologically developed Tokyo.
You think it's the dystopia?
Tokyo has always looked futuristic, hey?
It has, yeah.
It's always looked like 100 years in the future. And you look at what's happening now there, they've got like people hire people to mourn at their funerals.
Yeah, because they want more of a group there.
Yeah.
That's the future of ultra capitalism.
It feels like the West is not quite there with like hiring someone to cuddle them after work.
Yeah. It's like, I've got an Uber Air Task app that just means that someone will come and just hold me for a bit after work and then they leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not quite.
No, we haven't got the vending machines of the underwear yet.
Yeah. The vending machines with the anal beads next to the Coke.
Yeah, you like get a Coke and an anal butt plug.
Yeah.
D7 for the butt plug. Do you know what I mean?
D7 for some intimacy. Like there's a vending machine for intimacy.
Yeah.
And then the intimacy comes down and
Yeah, because they've got those fully automated food restaurants and all that.
Yeah.
It's crazy that Hitler went to Japan, so Hitler would have had sushi.
Incredible.
It's a weird image, isn't it? Hitler at sushi train.
He would have because of the diplomatic alliance.
Yeah. Hitler seems like the dude who probably would have married an Asian woman later in life.
The Japanese.
Yeah, Japanese woman.
I can imagine Hitler in a kimono.
He might have worn one at one point.
The bowing and...
Because food... I have this theory about food and race, right? That food brings people, like, can convert racists.
Yeah.
Like, Italians come to Australia, and this is most Western countries. Italians arrived. They were one of the first waves of immigrants. They copped a lot of hate. They bought pizza, pasta. Chinese people, the same. Honey chicken. Indian people, butter chicken. Arabs, shawarma and all that. So, and that was their way of getting accepted. Chinatown through the food. So just stop hating. That's what I want to say. Stop hating and just wait and see what food the group brings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wait and see. That's like I've seen it happen. Like I've seen guys I went to school with and guys I work with that were racist, and now they're married to a Japanese woman.
Yeah.
Like I saw a post on Facebook of a guy who, I used to be a racist, then I just see him in a full kimono bowing, like with his wife. That's a true story.
Yeah.
And it's because he would have had a California roll at some point, and that would have started the snowball effect.
Deracialized his tongue.
Yeah.
Through the tongue.
Like, like he started, that's where it starts. The food is the cultural in for a racist.
It feels like
how people say, I'll turn gay for Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, sashimi does that to races.
Yeah.
I see. So sashimi is the Leonardo DiCaprio of races.
Yeah.
Conversion therapy.
Yeah. Japanese women, racists will go like, I'll not be racist for her.
Yeah. Like I'll be gay for Leo.
Like I'll be gay for Leo.
You hear a lot.
Yeah.
People say like, I had a crush on him during the Titanic.
Right.
Do you know, like guys? I've heard that.
Really?
It's like a trope.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a bit I've heard people do.
Really?
You've not heard that?
No.
Yeah.
So there's a real homoeroticness about Leonardo, particularly in the Titanic?
Or just in, that's the person they flip for.
Yeah, right.
And I think, Japanese lady in a kimono is...
Is that for a lot of racists? That's the one that's going to get the skinhead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has to teach the others. He's like, no, they were allied with Japan.
Yeah, that's their little loophole there.
Yeah.
There's a few loopholes.
Yeah.
I guess what we're saying is get skinheads into sushi train.
Yeah. They can bring Giuseppe along. Because Japan, Italy, and Germany are allied.
Right. So bring in the Italians as well into this weird theory.
You got Giuseppe, a skinhead, eating sushi train. It's like, this is weird.
That's the weirdest grouping.
Yeah.
This is Mario. This is Darren.
Mario's in a conga line. The German guy's doing a sig hail. The sushi chef's bowing.
Yeah.
There's all these different vibes.
Yeah, just brought them all together through sushi train.
That's a great,
That's a great image for diversity.
Yeah. Why isn't that on the CentreLink brochure? How they always have the groups?
I feel like they're always trying to do that.
Oh, yeah. At CentreLink.
Corporations in particular.
CentreLink and job centers, they have like ethnically ambiguous people saying things they never said with speech bubbles. So they'll have a guy that like could be Persian with a speech bubble going like, I like to work. That's what I've literally seen. Like, working makes it good. Like this is a real thing where it's like their speech bubble. They're like, they set me up with a job. Best time. Like, it's like they use ChatGPT or AI to create speech bubbles for ethnically ambiguous. So it's like a lady in a wheelchair going like, I feel like I'm really a part of society now. And it's just these dystopian photos that they banner over the workforce, like privatized CentreLink. Because, you know, the companies that take money from CentreLink to put people who are struggling through obstacle courses, and they just have their faces plastered all over the office.
Yeah, so an African dude sold his image, and they just put a speech bubble. Work makes me happy.
Darren. They've got the name too. You can never find Darren.
Yeah, no, he's not real.
He's AI.
Yeah. Generate African man happy work.
Yeah.
Darren, work.
He's got a clipboard, itinerary, roster.
Yeah, and if you see from
schedule.
the right angle of the picture, you can see the clipboard's just blank paper.
Yeah.
And he's like, looking at it.
Getty images, like on the bottom.
Yeah.
No, he was real. He came in here and we set him up with a job, which made him happy.
Yeah, and he turned around and he said, work good. And then we photographed him.
Yeah. He said, I like work. It's always like work is positive, good, just contributing to society.
Said sentences that no humans ever said.
Yeah.
like they're like, well done, Darren. We've got you a job now. How do you feel? I like work. Work makes me feel like I'm contributing and I can provide for my family. Well done, Darren. Now, you can leave CentreLink, and on your way out, make sure you don't brush that guy.
Yeah.
He's a meth head who last time he came in with a bloody axe.
He kicked one of their heads in. We had to write an obituary for Susan. Using ChatGPT.
Oh, shit.
There's there'll be like a photo of like an Arabic guy wearing a hearing aid on a forklift. Like, it's just the weirdest imagery ever.
Because
he's like, work is the best. I feel part of a team. It's stuff like that.
because they want to say we're diverse, all people are welcome, and work is good, and please get a job.
Yeah,
no matter who you are or where you're from,
or we'll cut you off and you'll be homeless, and you'll come in with a hammer and a bottle of LA Ice and just spray everyone. Like you just won a Formula One race, just spraying LA Ice. Like just shake it up and spray everyone.
Yeah, right. The cheap cola.
People go in ape shit in those places.
Yeah.
I saw a guy came in, he's like, where the fuck is he? And the guy's like hiding behind a thing. Like just comes in with
They've got
hivers.
such good security at CentreLink, eh?
Sometimes no security.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like, you could get killed.
Yeah. Oh, it's crazy. They're on the coalface.
Yeah.
Of people that are on the cusp.
You'll get the real polite guy that'll come in and be like, thanks, how's everything else going? He gets out. But then the guy that's like, I'm going to fucking, like, give me my payment.
Look at the picture of Darren, the African guy. He really loved it.
He's been integrated into the system.
You could be too. Look, man, I've got this box cutter knife. I'm going to fucking kill you or somebody in here if you don't give me my fucking money.
Yeah. That's exactly.
That poster doesn't exist.
That should be the poster outside to go with the box cutter with it to the guy's neck. Like, and the guy's like, please.
That's the whole poster. The guy with a knife to the neck.
I can kill your family. Just fucking call me up.
I'll kill your family. That's one poster. And his is like, please.
With the box cutter?
Please, ...
Please, brother, no. That should be the real posters they have at the...
You think the authenticity might help people
the Max
struggling.
Employment Center.
Yeah.
Just show it what it's like, you fucking mutts.
You fucking dogs.
You go into these fucking places. There's like, they had like the work party at the Max Employment privatized job center. And the guy that's cut your CentreLink off, they've got the corporate work party and it's like a Star Wars dress up.
Right.
So the guy that's cut your payments off dressed up as Jar Jar Binks for the fucking office party.
So you're saying that you went into a Max Employment place at one point and they had their work Christmas party poster up that you noticed that.
Yeah.
And it was a Star Wars themed thing.
Yeah.
So the guy who cut you off, would have been dressed up as Darth Vader or whatever.
Yeah.
Playing grab ass with one of the work colleagues.
With Yoda.
Yeah, with Yoda. Someone dressed up.
Celebrating all the people they've cut off.
All the people's lives they've ruined.
But the poster of like, I enjoy work.
Oh, fuck. It's so funny. On that note, I think, we should wrap it up. I feel like I'm laughed out.
Yep.
I hope everyone else enjoyed it listening. Thanks so much for listening. Jump on the Patreon and support the show. so we can keep getting this studio and producing apps.
Yeah.
Apps. I think apps. If me and you start making an app, something's gone horribly fucking wrong.
Was there anything else you wanted to mention?
I don't think so. Yeah. I mean, we'll have shows coming up. I'm not sure when this will be released. I know we're doing Edinburgh about the time this is released. And then I'm going to do a show in Brisbane. And I'll be shooting my special around October, November. Well, what are the September, October? Yeah, I reckon I'll shoot my newest show, which I'm working on in Edinburgh and stuff, and in gigs around Brisbane and stuff in October. So if you want to come to the taping, it looks like we'll be doing it in Sydney. So if you want to know the dates for those shows and my new stand-up, sign up to my mailing list on my website, and I just send out an email when I'm shooting the special and stuff. And so, because I'm keep working the show I toured this year and adding new stuff into it and all that kind of thing. You will be at Edinburgh if this is out.
Yeah.
When you're still at Edinburgh, and then you'll be doing stuff after Edinburgh. Will you be shooting your next show too?
No, I don't think I can, but I would. That's it.
Edinburgh. But people can Google you,
yeah,
you know, at any time after this comes out to find shows you're doing, because you'll be doing new live stuff after Edinburgh, and in you know, September and October there'll be shows going on. I'm sure, Fringe and stuff. So keep an eye out. That's all I'm saying. Thanks so much for listening, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you very much.